going to relax you before you go to sleep, okay? Before you go to sleep, 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 okay? So we're going to do a few little things before you go to sleep, okay? I'm going to read you a little story, okay? This is called Can't You Sleep, Little Bear? And it's such a cute story, you're going to love it. Who doesn't love a bedtime story? Also, I thought we could play with a few little sensory toys, okay? Because I know you get anxious before you go to sleep, so I can help you just to relax with the little cute sensory toys, okay? We can play with together. And also, I thought I would brush your hair for you, which I know you find very calming, don't you? You like it when I brush your hair? Yeah. Okay, so are you nice and comfortable? Let me just tuck you in. There you go, make sure you're nice and warm and comfortable. There we go. Is that nice? Feel how soft your blanket is. Your little blankie. You love this blanket, don't you? Nice and soft, 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 soft. There you go, you're nicely tucked in now. I love you so much. I love, 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 love you. I love, 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 love you. Okay, so should we do the little sensory toys first? Yeah, okay. So these are squishy. We can play with these together, they're so squishy. This is a little unicorn, 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 unicorn. And it's very stretchy and sticky and squishy. And unicorn wants you to have a good night's sleep. Sleep well, sleep well. I'm a unicorn and I'm telling you to sleep well and have sweet dreams. There you go, you play with a little squishy. We've got this little donut. Look at the little face on the donut. So cute. And look, it's got little wheels on it. Give me your arm. That's it, just roll. Roll it along, Does that tickle? Like this. This arm. Maybe in the morning when you're having your breakfast, you can roll the little donut along the table. How's that? And you've got this little bowl. I know it's bright orange, and orange is your favourite colour. So you just hold it at the top and at the bottom, and then just get your other finger and spin it. Spin, 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 spin. You give it a spin. There you go. And again. How cool is that? Yeah. I've got some other little squishy toys. There's a little unicorn there and a little unicorn there. This one is green and this one is purple. What one do you like best, or do you like them both? Do you like the purple one? I like the green one. So we can like one each. Oh look, these little eyes. They can shake, 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 shake. They rattle. sunlight, and when the night came and the sun went down, Big Bear took Little Bear home to the bear cave. Oh wow, that looks cosy, doesn't it? Looks nice and cosy. The bear cave. Big Bear put Little Bear to bed in the dark part of the cave. Go to sleep, Little Bear, he said, and Little Bear tried. Big Bear settled in the bear chair and read his bear book by the light of the fire, but Little Bear couldn't get to sleep. Oh no. Can't you sleep, Little Bear? Asked Big Bear, putting down his bear book, which was just getting to the interesting part. Padded over to the bed. I'm scared, said Little Bear. Why are you scared, Little Bear? Asked Big Bear. I don't like the dark, said Little Bear. What dark? Said Big Bear. The dark all around us, said Little Bear. Oh, look. Big Bear looked, and he saw that the dark part of the cave was very dark, so he went to the lantern cupboard and took out the tiniest little lantern there was. Big Bear lit the tiniest lantern and put it near the Little Bear's bed. There's a tiny light to stop you being scared, Little Bear, says like your little night lamp. Thank you, Big Bear, said Little Bear, cuddling up in the glow. Now go to sleep, Little Bear, said Big Bear, and he padded back to the bear chair and settled down to read the bear book by the light of the fire. Little Bear tried to go to sleep, but he couldn't. Can't you sleep, Little Bear? Yawned Big Bear, putting down his bear book, which has 4 pages left. Padded over to the bear, but I'm scared, said Little Bear. Why are you scared, Little Bear? Asked Big Bear. I don't like the dark, said Little Bear. What dark? The dark all around us. But I bought you a tiny little lantern. Yeah, it's a tiny, whiny, weeny one, said Little Bear, and there's a lot of dark. Big Bear looked and he saw the Little Bear was quite right. There was still a lot of dark, so Big Bear went to the lantern cupboard and took out a bigger lantern. Big Bear lit the lantern and put it beside the other one. Now go to sleep, Little Bear, said Big Bear, and he padded back to the bear chair and settled down to read the book by the light of the fire. Little Bear tried, but he couldn't get to sleep. Can't you sleep, Little Bear? Grunted Big Bear, putting down his book. Padded over to the bed. I'm scared, said Little Bear. But why are you scared, Little Bear? Because I don't like the dark. What dark? The dark all around us. But I bought you 2 lanterns, and a tiny one and a big one. But it's not much bigger, and there's still a lot of dark. Big Bear thought about it, and then he went to the cupboard and took out the biggest lantern of them all, with 2 handles and a bit of chain. He hooked the lantern up above the Little Bear's bed. I bought you the biggest lantern of them all, he told Little Bear. That's to stop you being scared. Thank you, Big Bear, said Little Bear, and he curled up in the glow and watched the shadows dance. Now go to bed, Little Bear, said Big Bear, and he padded back to the bear chair and settled down to read the bear book by the light of the fire. Got a big lantern there. Little Bear tried and tried, but he still couldn't go to sleep. Can't you sleep, Little Bear? Groaned Big Bear, putting down his bear book and padded over to the bed. I'm scared, but why are you scared? I don't like the dark. What dark? The dark that's all around us. But I bought you the biggest lantern of them all, and there isn't any dark left. Yes, there is. There is out there. And he pointed to the bear cave at the night. Big Bear saw the Little Bear was right. Big Bear was very puzzled because all the lanterns in all the world couldn't light up the dark outside. Big Bear thought about it for a long time, and then he said, Come on, Little Bear, where are we going? We're going out into the darkness, but I'm scared. There's no need to be. Little Bear took his paw and led him to the cave, into the night, and it was dark. Oh, I'm scared, said Little Bear. Big Bear lifted Little Bear and cuddled him and said, Look at the dark, Little Bear. And Little Bear looked. I brought you to the moon, Little Bear, said Big Bear. The bright yellow moon and all the twinkly stars. loves you so much, okay? Right, you make sure you're nice and warm.